Yo, what's going on?
Welcome back.
Yo, welcome back.
Back on episode
Episode
4.
four.
This is a bit mad.
Episode 4.
Yeah, as you can see, we have the wall, which is
Adding
Slowly
to it
filling up.
Yeah.
slowly but surely, but
The best one's coming though, I'd say.
the best one is coming.
Yeah.
We do have a very, very special guest for you. If you'd like to welcome.
Welcome yourself onto
welcome
stage.
to the
Yeah,
stage.
come on stage, bro.
What's
going on?
I'm gasped for this, sir. I am gasped for this.
Oh, man.
What do you say?
It's been a long time coming, hasn't it, I think? Well, you've only
Yeah,
been doing
it's-
it like 3 weeks.
Well, I mean, we're on it
To
now.
be
We're
fair.
on it. Too
Sorry we
long.
took so long, mate. I've been busy.
Yeah, I'm really, really busy.
No, quite a few of you boys, to be fair. I'm joking. Cheers, me.
You better pipe down, mate. Oh, cheers, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, come on.
Take your time, EJ.
Did you hear that? Kermit the Frog sat next to me. Did anyone hear that? Joking.
So, it's Ethan Hall.
What's happening?
How you getting on?
Yeah, I was alright.
How's life treating you?
Oh, yeah, even better now, I'm here, mate.
Yeah.
I'm here.
Bless him. Bless him.
I'm here.
Tell us a bit about yourself.
26 years old. I'm a bricklayer from Scunthorpe.
Scunthorpe? Scunthorpe?
Yo, what's happening? I'm Ethan. I've been DJing since I was like 12. Been in the club since I was 18. And yeah, just been spinning tunes here, there and everywhere. Just loving it, man. Do you know what I mean?
That's kind of cute, to be fair.
Yo, man, come on.
That's made me want to cry. Like,
Is
that's-
it?
Yeah, man.
That's alright, man. I think I've got some tissues in my bag. What's happening?
Oh man, I'll be.
Yeah, of course, yeah. All right, you know what,
I
cheers.
think my mic's turned off.
Nah, so I just turned the volume down because I didn't realise it was on.
I've been gassed for this one. I can't lie.
Yeah.
Have you?
Oh, to be fair.
Why?
Yeah.
Why, like?
I just love you, man. You just.
You heard that?
Nah, you just crack me up. Well, we've had some good. I mean, I haven't met you. What? I've only known you what?
6 months?
If
Yeah,
that.
about that.
If that.
About
Oh,
that.
it's
yeah,
mad.
Yeah.
It's just well,
I rate that,
we've
man.
had some nights out. It's been.
Yeah. I never, ever, I don't know what to say. I never want to go on a night out, especially with him.
Why's that, bro?
Can we say on it?
Let's say like electrolytes and yeah.
I feel like this is probably a story we should get into a bit
Yeah,
later.
we'll come back to this later.
We're
It's
just
fine.
getting straight into it.
Yeah, basically, I asked for Air Force and he gave me Lonsdale. That's literally what I'm. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, you know what? I'll rate that. You know, that's cool.
And then 5 minutes later, I had to do a set, which was.
To be fair, you showed it.
Proper wobbler.
I can't lie. That,
Yeah,
that was
to
a
be
wobbly
fair.
night.
You
Like,
reckon?
I've got photos that I am actually going to clip into this guy as soon as he had the Lonsdales because that was crazy. Bro.
Oh, what? Just having a little kip on the floor?
Yeah, just sleeping on the floor.
I think I did, didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, you
Red
did.
Room, if you're watching, I'm very sorry. At least I weren't some throwing up in the bogs.
Yeah, to be fair, Sam was rough.
Do you know, I think
Carrying him to the
we
toilet.
jumped straight in the deep end here.
We
right?
have. I feel like we've been holding it in, and we've just seen.
Yeah, we decided to send it.
Yeah, we have, to be fair.
Let's get back on track.
It's trying old man. Seen that? 4K.
How'd you get into DJing?
Do you know what? Back in the day, I used to just listen to mixes all the time. And then I come across one, it was actually Disclosure. I think it was a mix lab or something like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
And it was a vinyl mix, yeah.
Yeah.
And I think it's like from 6 minutes on, the tunes were just banging. And I
Bang,
was
yeah.
like, this is something that I want to do. Obviously, I've always been into music. When I was in college and stuff like that, I did music and then I took music in school.
Yeah.
It was something that I always wanted to do, but like I actually, when I first got into music, I hated like this. I was a drummer. I
Yeah.
actually played the drums, bro, and I was in like school bands and whatnot. And it's mad, isn't it? Do you know what? Yeah, throw like that. You can crease, innit?
And the trumpets.
Do you know what? Yeah.
One time in Bandcamp.
That was a violin days, wasn't it? You know what I mean? But nah, literally, and then I started like when I got a drum kit and that, I started doing like a little drum and bass beat. Like
Yeah.
I started getting into all that, and then I think it was like year 11 in school. That's when I see that Disclosure thing. Got a set of decks and then just went from there.
So
really.
what deck? What's like the first decks you got?
Mate, these decks that I had, yeah. Well, the first
Like
set of
Fisher Go one, they little kids ones.
Oh, mate, no, they were probably worse than that. The thing is, my first set of decks that I got were a set of like vinyls, like turntables. They were just Sound Lab turntables with a little shitty mixer. Do you know what I mean? And that's how I learned how to spin vinyl.
Yeah.
And then obviously I see all this like CDJ stuff going around, and I thought, well, what I thought was CDJs back then, obviously Little Ethan not knowing a fucking clue what was going on.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was literally like a karaoke party system. Yeah, there was like 2 CDs and a little mixer in the middle, and yeah, you just couldn't do anything with them. I think I was mixing like Holiday, Dizzy Rascal, and Now 54 or whatever.
Holiday's a banger.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
not lying,
banger.
yeah, it's a banger.
It's a banger, but like, it was just funny, man. That is how I got into it, and then obviously I started going out when I turned 18. I went to my first ever rave was Mixology, East of England Showground.
Oh,
It was the first ever big rave I went to, and do you know what? Seeing like who was it? I think it was like Route 94. They were playing on the Warehouse one. Or was it Darius or Rossi? I can't really remember now. There was just so much going on. Me and Luke Parsons went like,
Oh man.
literally.
Shout out Luke. We
Yeah,
don't.
like,
Where's he
Parsons.
gone? Where's he gone? Where's Luke gone?
He's in the gym, isn't he? He's still
he's still
there. Yeah. He's in Sainsbury's robbing all the eggs and that. You know what I mean? No, I'm joking. Big up Luke Parsons. But like, honestly, we'll tell you. But do you know what was so mad? Like, we all pushed in like front row, and I think it was I can't remember who was on. Someone Vinyl. I think Vinyl was in their name. Blonde hair, and he was sick DJ, right? And we all pushed to the front row, and I think it's before Route 94 went on at Mixo, yeah. And when I looked like to my left and right, like the whole front row was just Stamford. So there was literally like all the people that like were older than me, but I was there. I turned 18. It's my first rave. I was loving it. This is what I wanted to do. Do you know what I mean? So shout out to Mixo, because that was the first ever thing that I went to.
Proper event.
Do you know what I mean, mate? And I loved it. Like, that was sick. Yeah, that was alright. Yeah.
No, fair play.
Yeah, that's it. That's what I mean. I don't want this whole podcast to you laughing at me.
Oh
It's
man.
gonna happen, I think, to be fair.
Yeah, this is my 3rd beer.
Right.
Down.
So Ethan, what do you think of the local nightlife then?
What, in Peterborough?
Peterborough. I mean, you
Well,
almost
you're
see. You do a lot of
local,
Stamford, so
I do a
both
lot of
really.
Stamford stuff. I think oh man, it's hard to say, because do you know what? I feel like there's been so much potential in Peterborough with like the clubs, like you had what was it, Rhythm Room and something else, like the one next to it or whatnot. That could have been sick, but I just think the time and that of it being there, it's hard, isn't it? Like, everyone, once they go somewhere, and it's hard to find the people that want the right music. Like, a lot of people go to Red Room for like do R&B and all that, and like fair play to them. But there's not really a place here other than the Mixo boys, and that's why I rate Mixo. That's why I go to events, like Mixo events. Like,
well, they're really the only ones what's.
That's what I'm
You're
saying.
probably
So
pushing it, you know?
who going big.
Yeah.
but I actually don't know. Like, if I didn't go to that East of England Showground event, like the Mixology Warehouse, I think it was called at the time. Yeah, like I don't even know if I would have got into this. So I remember just standing there, 18 years old, being like, wow.
Yeah.
Like, watching these people and like all the lights and just everyone there enjoying themselves.
I think it's like everyone else says. Well, Summer and Casey that said they were in the crowd and they were like, I want to be that side.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But do you
I
know
want to
what?
be
Like,
behind
it
them
took me a
decks.
while to even think. I think I was at that rave for a while or event for ages, and then like, do you know what? I think it was that was it. I remember watching. Oh yeah, it's all coming back now. So I remember going there and it was sick, yeah. But I remember that after movie, and it was that "Gotta Let You Go" tune as the after movie, mate. And after like seeing all the clips and that tune, I'm thinking, this is what I want to do.
Yeah.
And then I've just gone for it ever since, really, and managed to go some bucket list places that I never thought that I'd ever
You
get the
smashed
chance
it.
to.
You smashing it.
I was going to say,
You are
from
smashing
that
it.
point, when was your first like gig you did from?
My first gig.
First gig.
So, mate, do you know Dan Wallace? I have to shout out to Dan Wallace, Lewis Morley, and Liam Asprey, actually, because they started a thing, Divergent Club Nights in Stamford. And this is like, it was Divergent Club Nights, then it grew into like Source. Do you know what I mean? So I remember, do you know what? I stepped up to them decks and I practiced for weeks, and like I was scared, man. I'm not gonna lie, there was a crowd of people. Like, that's my hometown. Like, I get on with like quite a lot of people in my hometown. And I'm stood there on the stage. I've got all my lot there and others, and I'm thinking,
shit.
yeah, mate. I swear to God. And my first 2 tunes, like I kind of fucked up a little bit, and I thought, nah, like I haven't, like.
Put the blinds down.
Yeah, drop the blinds.
It's on your side.
Dropping the
Pull
blind.
them, yeah,
I'm a right dickhead now because I don't know what clue I'm
Put
doing.
it just by the
just
single
pull it
string.
by the
Right,
single,
this is gonna be funny. What's this?
They'll fall down. They'll fall down.
Pull it.
Towards you. Fucking hell. Whoa.
But yeah, that was that. Divergent Club Nights was where I started. And the first 2 tunes, like the mix was in, but I think I just looped it at the wrong point. Honestly, I was shaking.
It happens, right? When you
Yeah,
just
yeah.
leap,
And then my
honestly.
third tune, and then like obviously DJing throughout the years, you speak to a lot of like older people, and they kind of give you the knowledge, and they say like by your third tune, that's when
should
you've
be
got the
into it,
crowd.
yeah,
and,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
you got if you've got the crowd by your third tune, you're winning. But
Yeah.
if you're not, then you've got to up your A game. But yeah, I did it, and it was from then.
So when was that?
No man, I was 18. I'm 26 now, so.
Oh, so like, it was within a year of when you went to that Mixo set.
No, I think to be fair, I couldn't tell you the dates of like when it all was. Like, I was just little me loving music and just being everywhere. Like, yeah, man, I couldn't even tell you what if I had a setup at home then or anything, mate. Like, it was so long ago.
So what's the nightlife like in Stamford then?
Do you know what? I feel it's dead. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
You've got the main club. But that's kind of like if you like your chart music and your R&B and whatnot, and you get people in. But yeah, that's like. But I'm more of like an event guy. I'm not really a clubber. Like I'm a raver or go to like house events and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I like all that. But then you've got people like Source. You've got the P9, not the older lot that go down, and then you've got Safe and Sound System. So big up all them because. They are what got me into it. Actually, Rewind Your Mind, like big up to Rewind Your Mind. They're basically like, they do all like the old school stuff down there and it is banging. I'm not gonna lie. That got me into it. And then I started grooving, but it was originally called Bunny Grooving and I just changed it because everyone just started calling it grooving. So I was just like, I might as well just change it. But yeah, but you know what? I actually didn't want to start club nights. Like I had no interest in doing it. I just wanted to like be a DJ, go out there, get booked by people and do that. But I'm so glad that I took it on. I literally went down to Voodoo Lounge, like Mum and Lizzie's in Stamford, and I wanted to just speak to him about hiring the venue for my birthday.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, mate, he's just talking to me about doing club nights, and I've got he said that I've got a decent following and whatnot, and I thought, yeah, do you know what? I'll do it, and yeah, man, like,
Paid off?
Yeah, it's sick. Looking back on it now, like we've done some mad parties.
Yeah.
And my events, like they're themed events. If no one's been to Grooving, they're like themed club nights. So like,
I remember wanting it. We went to one of them. It was Ibiza one or something. And mate, then some lads turned up thinking Kevin and Perry was there.
Yeah! Oh my god!
that was it. Oh my god!
That was a funny.
Honestly,
This is jokes. This is jokes because in April with my themed club nights, when April comes, obviously that was when the film was released back in 2000.
Yeah,
April 2000. The Kevin and Perry Go Large film was aired. Right?
Yeah.
And I wanted to like do that as a theme, innit? Because it's a sick theme, and I dress up, and it was first of all it was me and Jay Chemo that dressed up. He dressed up as Perry, I was Kevin, and then the second one we did, Stephen Dovey dressed up as Perry, and it was me. I'll send you guys the photos if you want to show the people.
Yeah, we'll put
like,
one.
yeah. It was hilarious, yeah. And we were sat there, and I was on the door, and like this bloke come up to me, and I was dressed as Kevin anyway, yeah. And Perry was on the door with me, like Stephen Dovey, yeah. And,
Do you have a jam sandwiches?
Oh, mate, yeah, do you know what I mean? And these blokes come up to me, and he was like, "Oh, when's Kevin and Perry going on?" And I'm thinking, well, I ain't dressed like this for no reason. Man. Like, I am Kevin, and he's Perry. Like, and bless him though. Like, we were good to him that night though. He travelled all the way from Norwich to like come up because he thought like you know that group,
I remember
the Kevin
that.
and Perry
Yeah.
official group. He thought they were playing, but the thing is. I made the event page and I put on Facebook. I didn't say it was the official. I didn't say it was them or anything. But when he told me that, we sorted him out like free shots, drinks, and what. We just felt so bad.
I remember it was a good night. To be fair.
But yeah, he still said it was a good night and he enjoyed himself. So like, I'm glad because when he told me that, I thought, bro, I'm so sorry. Like literally, I felt bad. And well, we kind of had a bit of a giggle after, like, but no, it was alright.
No, it was funny. That was a funny night, to be fair. I remember that.
That was a funny day as well.
I don't even remember you boys being there. Sorry.
Was that the day?
Yeah, that was the day.
We won't go into that. Next question. What's on there?
It's all blessed now. It's all right.
That was the day.
That was the day, geez. Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Because your sunglasses, innit? And after.
Oh,
yeah.
They've had some new ones. Big at Ray-Bans.
Weren't even Ray-Bans.
The Ray-Nans.
What's your best event you've ever played at them?
Oh, mate.
Because you've been a few played. When I'm
You've
thinking
been-
about
you've
it,
been
you've been
active.
everywhere,
Yeah,
mate.
you've
To
been
be fair.
active.
Do you know what? I think this is me just being quite humble in the scene, but after doing like some of the things that I've done, I would say Void in Lincoln. Like I've played at Ministry of Sound and I've done like Eden and Ibiza, and they were like my dreams. Like since I wanted to do music, that is what I wanted to do. But Void in Lincoln, because like I've only recently, over the last year, got into producing, and I always listened to like Ruse, and they were like, I like that sound. That was the sound I wanted to make. And I remember one day checking my emails, and it's like, do you want to play at Void in Lincoln alongside Ruse and Hannah Wants? And I'm like, bro,
I remember seeing that. I was like, that's
mate, I swear to
I remember, that was this year, was it?
Yeah,
I remember
April this year, and I got the email at work, bro, and I swear, I was literally jumping up in the barbers, I was literally jumping up and down, what the fuck? I couldn't believe it. And do you know what? When I went there, I think the reason why I loved it so much is because I got on the deck, I was so nervous, and I got there and I just did it. Like I went on first. I think I was, what was I on? Was I on second or something like that? And anyway, Ruse was after me. So I knew, I was nervous because I knew I had to hand the headphones to Ruse, innit? But when they come on like last 20 minutes into my set. And they said to me, they just bigged me up. They were like, mate, like, and I said to you, like, mate, it's an honour to meet you guys. And they were like, no, it's an honour to meet you. Like, you smashed it. And then I think the last 20 minutes into my set, or last half hour into my set, Hannah Wants messaged the sound guy and was like, this kid's sick. So to have that, like, I've grown up listening to Hannah Wants. Yeah, literally. And when I come across Ruse, mate, I'm non-stop listening to him. So to have them, either because they're a duo, either side of me while I'm playing my last tune, they're grooving with me and whatnot, and then to have Hannah Wants, who I've like grown up listening to, like that was mad.
That's crazy.
That honestly, I couldn't believe it. Like some of the videos were insane. To have that, man. Like I still now, like I think I'm too humble with it. And people say like, what have you done and whatnot. I'm kind of like, I was just feeling. But thinking about it now, like that's probably my proudest moment of being a DJ, and that, like, that was sick. That was sick.
No, that's mad, to be fair. Where else, really, or where's other big places you played then?
Where, like, other places I played?
Yeah. You just said, like, Ministry.
Yeah, so I did Ministry of Sound, so I did a gig in EXO in Spalding, I just went in there and I did, like, a 90s night. It was, like, kind of like a 90s, so basically my set was, like, house, but I wanted to bring, like, the IB for house sound to EXO. And when
Spalding.
It's Spalding. You know what I mean? I thought, let me bring it to Spalding. But I just thought, like, the thing is with music, I've never just copied any, like, I'm not saying there's people out there that do it, but people find a sound and they like that sound.
And they want to
and they want to just do that, With me, like my DJing, my mixing and whatnot, I've always just done me. Like, do you know what? I've even had people tell me, like, kind of just do this and do that. And I just didn't listen. I just wanted to do me. I wanted my sound. I wanted the
Don't go with the crowd. Like, be a bit of the black sheep, if you know what I mean. Be different.
Because I want to be that DJ to be like, I want people to hear my stuff. Obviously, this was before I was producing anyway, so I was like, I want to be a bit technical on the deck. So I want to just kind of show what I can do and get myself out there. And yeah, man, I just. It was good. And then I remember my set, Mark Williams, and I have to thank Mark Williams a lot, because he was the one that come up to me and he was like, bro, where are you from? Like, where have you come from? And I was like, well, what do you mean? And then Matt Clark, the owner of the club, actually, he was like, mate, you made me feel like I was a teen back in Ibiza, like back then. Yeah. And I thought, oh, like, really? Next thing you know, I'm like, we want you to like come DJ for us, whatnot. Yeah. And I was like, yeah, cool. And then COVID hit. So this is like how long it had been from like just DJing in Stamford and whatnot to like when COVID hit. Because I started DJing when I was 18 and COVID hit is what, 2020? Was it 2020?
Yeah.
2020,
yeah. And all my stuff that I had to do, I had to live stream because we were meant to like tour Dubai with Untouched Internationals, which is Mark Williams' thing. But obviously, because COVID hit, we couldn't travel anywhere. So what I had to do was like DJ from my bedroom, live stream through the club in Dubai.
That's mad.
Through their Facebook page, and do that. So I had loads of shows to kind of do, but they were just from my bedroom, streaming through their face. So I was chatting to like people, obviously in the comments and whatnot, and I could see people from Dubai, like, mate, like.
To be fair, I remember that in COVID, like loads of like DJs and stuff.
A lot of DJs popped up.
They do like
COVID,
live sets, like every night almost.
Yeah.
My mates was doing one with Got One. What was it?
Oh, was that at the Oh, where's that place in I? Was it there?
Oh, that's how. Yeah, they did one there. That was House of Feast.
House of Feast,
But they used to do something about Something Nation.
In Isolation Nation.
Yeah, that's the one.
I could
Yeah,
never
yeah.
say that. I'm fucking proud of myself for getting that out because that is hard to say.
Yeah, they was doing that with like got Grime and that. And
but then
that was
obviously
good.
we come out of lockdown, and then my phone rings and it's like I'm just like, yo, it's Mark. I'm like, how you doing? Like all lockdown and that.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, how do you fancy Ministry of Sound? And I'm like, what? Like, literally like what?
Say that again.
Yeah, do you know what I mean, mate? My fucking heart fell out my ass. You know what I mean? I was like, what the fuck's going on? But that, like, and that's why I'm so grateful to know the people. Like within DJing, it's a lot about.
Would you say it's who you know?
Yeah. And
Obviously, you've got to be still gifted. You've got to be talented.
You've got to have that thing about you. But like, for me, just a lad from Stamford, such a small town, I never thought that was my dream, man. Like when I was a kid, I used to collect all the Ministry of Sound CDs, and then now I've got a picture of me stood outside my name on the board.
Yeah,
like,
that's mad.
That's mad. Do you know what I mean? And I'm so like humble with it, and I just cherish every moment when I'm there. I've actually made like YouTube videos of when I was there because I wanted to keep that memory. So I just made a little YouTube channel and I put them on there. But there's me and AJ, like, and big shout out to AJ, like, he's sick, man. He's my
AJ's
boy.
a funny guy.
He's my boy, like, oh mate, we've done a lot together. So Ministry of Sound, we did Ibiza together. Ibiza was mental.
Yeah, I've been. It is mental.
that was mad. And, yeah, man, it was mad.
What night did you play at Eden?
So we played, it was called Sagala Land, and he was, obviously Sagala was headlining, which threw me and AJ off a little bit, because obviously the stuff that Sagala plays is not what we play.
Yeah.
Like, we're kind of like quite techie, like minimal house, like we love all that stuff. But you know what, we went on first, obviously, because you've got like PBH and Jack, big DJs like that, Damon Hess, and then you've got Sagala, all blue tick DJs, like all smashing it in Ibiza, they're well known in Ibiza. But you know what, third tune in and we played The Cure.
Yeah.
You know what tune I'm on about, mate? We had that crowd, bro. We had that crowd, I'm not gonna lie, I've never had a feeling like it, man, never had a feeling like it. When that tune come on and the doors opened and we just see like people just straight to the dance floor, and me and AJ just look at each other like, we've done it. Like, and mate, to say, like, I think we gave each other a hug, and like, we were like, yeah, we've done it. Like, and then the whole of the set was decent, and then I think we finished the set with, this is what I mean, going back, like, Ibiza to me was a dream. We finished the set with Gotta Let It Go, and that was the tune that got me into it from the Mixo boys back in the day, and that's, I like doing stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? I always like to link it with what I was doing, man. So yeah, like, that was sick, and then to have like everyone on the dance floor in Eden singing that tune back at us that are spinning it.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, man, that was a
different feeling, isn't
bro.
it?
That was a feeling.
That's what you do it for, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's what you do it for.
Yeah, I mean, we were fucked.
Electrolytes.
No, I mean, just swear to God, like Eden, I swear to God, if anyone gets a set at Eden, they fucking look after you, yeah? We got in there was like big bottles of vodka, there was loads of mixer, we were just like a little kid in the playground, like, yo, alright then, we'll have this and that. But shout out to Sam Sachs as well, because Sam Sachs, she's such a sick like saxophone player. She jumped on our set with us, so like every tune we were playing.
Oh mate, I love saxophone.
Man,
in Ibiza as well, yeah.
Yeah, do you know what's mad though, mate? Like she didn't even need like no practice or anything. Yeah, I could play a tune like on the decks, and straight away she was just following along.
Yeah, I went on a boat party in Ibiza, and there was a sax on there, man.
Mate, it's mad.
Let's go tomorrow.
I swear to God, we need to do it. When was it? It was the start of the set. We just walked into Eden. Oh mate, if I can find it, I'll try and like send you the clip of it. Yeah, the sound system. Oh my God, blew my fucking eyebrows off. I ain't gonna lie, like it was full void cones system for my booth. Like just for the booth, bro. And then you had the whole like void rig out, mate. It was mad. And I said to Sam, alright, can you play the Simpsons theme tune? Go on. You know what I mean? When you see a saxophone play, straight away she did it, and I was like, yo, let's run this set. But she also mixes as well, so yeah, she's sick. She goes live on TikTok, I think, mixing there. She's sick, so yeah. Big up to everyone that I did Ibiza with. Like, that was sick.
That's mega.
We love that.
What would you say is your best time? Like Ibiza was like somewhere where you've been away.
You know what?
And
Ibiza was good, but I think it was because like I watch a lot of reality TV. I'm not gonna lie. So being at Beach Star Hotel and there's all these celebs. I've got like people over there from like X on the Beach, and like I see him and I thought, fuck, I know how you are. I see you on telly, innit?
See you on telly.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? But no, honestly, when like I just thought I'm in the place, I'm in like the DJ capital kind of. Like, that, you think that, don't you? I mean, when I was a kid, Kevin and Perry, like we're going back onto that. That was my favourite film. So like growing up, that was in Ibiza. So when I got the booking come through to Ibiza, I thought, yeah, man.
Nah, that's fucking crazy.
Any fuck ups, Ethan? You just take time on your phone, mate. You alright?
Any fuck ups? I want to say like I have. Like that one time, my first gig, and just being nervous. And really like shaky hands, and you've either like hit the cue button. Oh no! Here's a good fuck up, right? I was at my own event, grooving in Stamford, and I had everyone behind. I had all my boys behind me. Like the crowd, it was rammed in there, and it was such a sick night. And I'd had a few too many Jaeger bombs, and I put the headphones down like that, went to like dance with my boy, and my headphones just flung off me, landed on the play button, stopped all the music. But luckily Stamford had my back, and they all just started cheering, and I think I didn't even have a microphone, and I just turned it all down after it had gone off, and I was like, sorry, I'm fucked. Click play again. It was like, I was like, yes. Like, so even though that was my biggest fuck up that I've done, like it was just nice to have. Like my hometown backing me on it. Like, come on, everyone fucks up, man.
Oh, 100%, 100%. And you learn from them fuck ups.
Sometimes it's nice that, like, I know it sounds weird, but sometimes even if you hear like someone that you look up to in a mix and you feel like it's out and that, you just know it's real, isn't it? You know,
that, like, 100%.
Because how many like. I don't want people to hate me for saying this. How many club DJs do you see that I got sync on and they just don't care? Like, I'm getting paid for this, so I'll tap that button, fling that tune in there, and do you know what I mean? So it's nice to hear that, like, if you're listening to a mix or you're out live, man, like
you don't mind, do you?
You hear it out, you just think, well, they're mixing. Do you know what I mean?
So,
we often like hear things and we're both looking at each other.
Yeah, like we'll and then we're like.
Who cares?
You know what I mean?
Who cares? Like,
I mean, sometimes, don't get me wrong, if they're big DJs, we think, oh, fucking hell. But then sometimes we're not up there, so we don't know how the booth system sounded. Sometimes you need, all the time, you need it crisp, really, to hear it bang on. But yeah, I think going back onto like what we were saying about like my best memory, like I'd still say like Ibiza as well. Like I remember being in Birmingham Airport with AJ, and I just nipped to the loo, and I just turned to my right. Low Steppers literally stood next to me.
Oh, swear.
Yeah, swear down, bro. Low Stepper stood next to me, and I met him years back when he DJ'd Solstice in the Garden. I don't know if you man can remember.
Yeah.
He DJ'd it there, and I spoke to him, and I remember he said something to me. He was like, "When's your birthday?" And I was like, 5th of June. And he was like, "Get some decks." And he was like, 5th of June, that's my birthday. So like, me and him have got the same birthday. I was like, what the fuck? Anyway, like, so I think we flew to Ibiza. Was it the 16th or something like that of June? And he was literally playing Defected the Friday, and we were in there doing Skylarland on the Thursday. And he was like, for me, telling you what you need to do in that, and now you're on the same flight as me, playing the same venue as me. He was like, big up. And you know what? We were with him the whole airport, like that, just being in the airport, chilling with him.
That's calm.
Yeah, but I'd send you a picture if you want that in. I don't know how you did the little VAR.
Plenty of work for you, Ryan.
Look at that fucking thing. But honestly, that was sick. I think me and AJ, sorry, you're EJ, was so humble with that whole thing. Like, it's mad.
Oh, fucking hell.
But even going back to Ministry of Sound, we walked in the wrong entrance. We went into like the Ministry of Sound HQ at the back of all the IT computers and that. Me and AJ we'd had a few to drink. We're in the hotel having a drink or whatnot. And we just start putting all the dancers' outfits on. Like, it's a joke. Well, not like putting them on, but like, sniffing I remember the dance. Oh, sniffing them. Oh yeah, no, we were just in the room and the dancers are in there as well, and there's fucking sticking facial things on everywhere and putting the wings on and whatnot. And we were like, yeah, you do your thing, we want to go and DJ. But we walked into the wrong place, but it was funny.
Still a vibe.
Yeah, I've played there like 3 times now, I think, which is sick. And like every time I've gone there, it's been like a better room. So when like you first go there, you've got to play at a place called like Baby Box, and it's just a little box room kind of thing. And then we went straight to the loft, and that was cool. Oh no, I played there twice. Sorry, in there. The loft was cool. It's like on the roof, like not the roof, but like top floor. Everyone's in there. No, it was sick. But like £7 for a cider, the size of that, for like £7-8, you're winding me up.
Honestly.
That's the problem with Ibiza, to be fair.
That was in London.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought shit. I
Mate,
thought it was
338 in London, that's minimum £10 spend on drinks now.
Really?
That's mad, isn't it?
That's ridiculous.
No
Fuck
way.
me, man.
That was mad.
Who would you say your biggest inspiration is? Who do you have a lot of respect for, DJ-wise, producer-wise?
Definitely Low Stepper. Like, for meeting him back then and then him like remembering me, I've always kind of just, I looked up to him back then, so for him to remember me and like speak to me and then just treat me well at the airport. Hey, it was quite funny actually, because the woman come off the plane and she walked up the tunnel of it and she was like, there's a major problem with the plane. And like, Low Stepper was just like, well, you're not going to tell us the major issue. We're about to get on the plane. And then the woman just turned around and was like, oh, it's probably something minor, like the toilet's not flushing. He was like, well, it's not major, is it? But like little things like that, like it was just funny. You're about to get on the plane, and the woman's like, there's a major issue with the plane. And then she tries telling us it's something to do with the toilet.
Got to put some more duct tape around the wing or something.
Do you know what I mean? People are going to be flinging shits out left, right and centre when we go up there. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, you telling me that's not... Oh,
Did you watch his set down there?
No, do you know what we did? Because the next day, I can't remember what we were doing.
You were recovering, probably.
Yeah, well, I mean, we got to the club at midnight because the club opened at midnight and obviously we were opening. And I think we got out of the club at like 6:30 in the morning, like crawled out of the club, bearing in mind our flight was at like 8:30 in the morning, like literally the next day.
You flew straight back?
We flew over there. I can't remember how many days it was, to be fair. But yeah, it's sick. I loved it.
That's mad.
We're all going RB for next year.
100%.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Ryan as well.
Ryan, you're
Yeah,
coming.
you're coming.
Going RB for you.
You're gonna see some shit. You're gonna video some stuff.
You know what was cool as well, yeah? Like, you had Eden here where I was DJing. You come out of Eden and the first thing that's right next to the club is one of them bungee jump fair rides things. Yeah. And then when we were there was like this group of like, they were all like a stag do and that, and their picture on their tops was risky but incredible. They literally had pictures of the bride and they were like, here's the bride, text her if you want, and then put her phone number on the mate. Can you imagine the texts that they got? I mean, I was too fucked to even get my phone out of my pocket, but like, that was sick, man.
We need to go.
Oh yeah.
I think it's needed to be
Little
fair.
Nearo a vlog abroad.
I think we should take Ethan to XXL, to be fair. We should bring him with us.
Oh, Malta.
Yeah.
I want to take.
Oh, to be fair, he loves techno as
He
well.
loves techno.
Man, I fucking hate that.
Nah, you was enjoying it around mine.
You were DJing techno, bro. So like,
You was round mine.
He doesn't remember, mate.
Oh yeah, to be fair, you were fucked.
If I didn't make that tip, we nicked pumpkins and everything. That we didn't. Big up the farm.
Funny, I just walk
We'll
in
clip
and
the video in there.
I just walk into my bedroom and Ethan's just got a farmer's cap on, like spinning techno,
Where'd
innit?
that even come from?
I don't know.
That was quite funny.
Oh mate, it was
That was a
funny.
really
See, this is what I mean. I've got to like. It's just bad, but yeah, I think I started this podcast by saying I never want to go out with you boys again. I just don't remember anything. I just don't remember anything. I remember playing at Red Room. Literally playing at Red Room. Sammy Porter's headlining. I'm like, right. He's like quite big in the Love Juice scene. I was like, let me just go and smash it, yeah. And obviously Lonsdale popped in, innit? And then I couldn't function. I was like, right, cheers, man.
Like, Lonsdale hit like bricks, man. That was crazy. Oh my God.
The mystery Lonsdale.
Mystery Lonsdale.
Yeah.
It was a Lonsdale shoe we found on the floor.
Yeah.
Mystery Lonsdale shoe.
Nothing of it fits on the shoe, man.
In
He just
Leicester.
rammed it anyway. You loved that. didn't you?
Whoa.
That was great, to be fair. I can't lie.
That's crazy. And then on the way to Redliners thinking, I'm gonna tell him about the pumpkin.
Well, you know what?
I think you should make a Patreon, like a VIP thing, and we can actually go into depth because the stories that I want to come in and say about you boys would cancel you, man. So
I think the funniest one was the first time we actually met. I can't remember really when we first met. I think we went to one of your events.
It might have been a grooving event, to be fair.
I think it was, but
like,
it was when we went to before the drum and bass day, and we had the moonshine. I think that's what we really.
You don't remember that either, mate, because that was class.
Because we picked you up innit? In the
in the shoebox.
no, because at first you boys told me that moonshine was something different, so I was necking it. I was drinking it. I thought, fuck me, that's strong. Then you were like, yeah, that's moonshine, like 70%. From then, mate.
I just remember your face like that.
I don't. Was
You
that?
fuck.
I think I got guest list behind, like back.
Yeah, you had guest list.
Yeah,
as well.
from the end of that night, I ended that night with my arm round Boo, like, thank you for like joining my TikTok. and it's Boo, and I'm literally there like, you're a legend, and then Luke's is like, yeah, you're joining the TikToks and that, and I just thought, what a knobhead, I really am.
That was,
one,
and it was on the way. EJ, what was EJ like to his mum and stuff? Chatting about all them girls. Just me and you in the back creasing.
We're like, yeah, EJ's sure, man.
You were just chatting shit, man.
I'm pissed on waffling and waffling. Your mum just looked at you like, are you really mine? Like, it was jokes, bro.
Oh.
Mum, were you actually like that? Because that's a bit peak.
Big up EJ's mum.
Big up the mum.
She's a diamond.
That was fucking mad day. Like I said, there's stuff I want to talk about, but we can't.
We literally can't. we could.
Comment down below.
Yeah, if you want to hear our stories.
Do you want a VIP?
Oh, mate.
I will happily, if you guys want, come back on and tell you a lot of stories.
Mum, Dad, don't. No.
Don't have time for that.
We can just set up an OnlyFans but not get naked.
I mean,
Just an OnlyFans for that.
I mean, we could get.
Yeah,
I
we
mean,
might enjoy that.
I mean, if you want to get naked, fair enough.
money's
but
money,
OnlyFans isn't just nude.
if you want to see my Patrick Star, send me a tenner in it.
Tenner.
Only grams were you fucking doing. You know what I'm saying? Jesus. That Lonsdale hitting hard, man.
Oh, fuck me. Best event that you've been to? Why?
As a
Ever. Not like saying
As a
not-
raver.
As a raver, yeah.
I don't actually know.
Too many.
Like, I actually don't really go to many unless I'm.
To be fair, I
over
think
it.
that under one we went to, the drum about the day, that was fucking mental.
That's
Oh,
probably
no.
one of my favourite moments, like Raven, to be fair.
The thing is, I want to go back and say like that, like the Mixo warehouse, because like
Yeah.
the lineup was incredible.
Yeah.
Like honestly, and then I got to know like James Chan, Dan Clare, like them boys are sick. Like I'm not gonna lie, they're doing bits. Innit?
To be fair, they're supporting us a lot as well.
Yeah.
And
Like,
that
we're
is
big
nice
on,
to have
yeah,
that
they are.
because this is why I rate Low Stepper so much, because do you know how many DJs I've come across, like big DJs, like being at
Yeah.
Ministry and stuff like that, yeah, and you're like, oh, like you just like go up to them and just greet them and that,
Yeah.
and they're just like, oh, fuck off, mate, like
Yeah.
Low Stepper, like, do you know what I mean? Like he was a good guy, man.
Yeah, you've got to stay
remembered
humble,
me,
innit,
you
yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Is there any track that's gotten so popular that you just like absolutely can't stand at the moment without getting cancelled?
Wow. Right.
Anything which has just been like overplayed?
Oh,
or-
tune. Yeah, no, I think I'm gonna get hate for saying this, bro, but that Peggy Goo tune does my fucking nut in, mate.
Oh, the.
Yeah,
Fuck
nah.
off,
It was
mate.
cool for like
A day.
like a week or two, and then it just got ringed.
No, you know, the thing is though, like, oh man, you flick that radio on, any tune that you like, you'll fucking hate a week later.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Like the radio do kill a lot of
Yeah,
tunes.
they kill a
like,
lot of tunes,
obviously,
yeah.
it's nice for that artist to get their tunes played on the radio, and if it was my tunes, I'd be like, fucking yeah, I don't care if you hate it, it's getting played on the radio. But there's bangers. Don't get me wrong. People are producing some sick tunes, and then it's on the radio, and it kills it,
it
man.
does it
You think,
off,
come
yeah,
on, like these
yeah.
are sick. But that's why I like going to events, because you hear a lot of dubs and you
Yeah.
hear like a lot of new flavour that's out there, and you think, yeah, this is sick. I like that. Yeah.
What about you two?
What?
What song where you thought?
I don't really
Yeah,
listen
falling
to
off-
this silent
Falling
music.
out of love with that bit. You know what? Like I'm gonna be real. Like as much of a banger as it is, yeah.
I feel like he's gonna say Naughty Girl by Ethan Hawke.
Nah, not even. So like,
I think I know what he's going to say.
there was a tune which was played on our mix one of our guest mix last week, and don't get me wrong, it's a banger, but I'm just sick of it. You know, it's not even out yet, which is the issue. You know that Luke Dean shoot in the lobby, innit? I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like,
I was literally going to say this a minute ago.
By the time we get our hands on it,
Yeah.
you know the crowd ain't gonna
They
start.
just
Nah,
they get
literally.
rinsed on TikTok.
Yeah.
and
TikTok,
that,
TikTok
like,
kills it, yeah.
and then they
I think
come
that's a
out
big
like-
thing as well.
But then it
TikToks.
also makes a lot of upcoming DJs.
It
So, like,
does,
it's
yeah,
a hard
it's-
platform, really,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
we use that platform to try and like build a following, and then you get that following, you make a tune, everyone shares it,
Yeah.
and then from a tune that you've sat there, and I mean, it's never happened to me. I've never blown up on TikTok or whatnot, but I presume that they sit there for hours making a tune, and they're fucking over the moon with it. Put it on TikTok, and then you've got fucking like girls doing their makeup and whatnot
Yeah,
to the tune.
yeah,
You think, hold on a
literally.
minute,
Yeah.
I've sat there in the studio for time, like
Yeah,
making this tune.
Yeah.
What the fuck is you doing your makeup and curling your hair got to do with fucking, do you know what I'm saying though?
Acting
Like,
out
yeah,
everyone,
I don't
bro.
care, like, it's,
Because you ain't got tits.
What are you joking?
I look at yours most of the time, innit?
For me,
Yeah.
I actually think like All Night Long by Stussy.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
like
it's a
Midtown
shame.
Playground.
It's a banger, but yeah.
Last year though, I just remember it was baddest of them all. Mate,
Oh,
It's a
yeah, you're
shame
right.
as well because that
You're
was such
right.
a tune.
I just remember
Yeah,
like by the time I got to Ibiza,
I do like it.
But I love tune. Yeah, sorry, carry on.
So I was just gonna say when I got to in Ibiza and it played, I was like, no. Like,
Yeah,
it felt
the
like I
same
was
here.
listening to the radio.
Yeah,
that's
I
it,
hear
man.
that,
Like
I
that.
hear
That's
that.
what I was about to say. Like when you're out places like that, like it's just like it's not overpowered. You know what I mean? You hear it all the time. You
Yeah,
think,
yeah.
I think for me, it's some like drum and bass tracks, like just the same.
Bad
Some of these
Bada
drummers,
da,
yeah.
da, da.
like,
Like, I'm not
gonna
saying
lie.
they're bad tunes because they're good, but it's just like.
Yeah.
I like my drum and bass, but round here, K Motions. I've heard that way too many times.
Yeah.
I'm so glad there's a new dub out of that. The VIP, have you heard it? K
I haven't,
Motions
no.
around here, VIP. No, it is the Latte remix, I think. Wow, that's hot.
You have to play it for us at some point.
Yeah, I ain't got it, it's a dub.
I'll peek then.
I've got it on
We'll get it from TikTok.
TikTok. Do you understand?
Yeah, so obviously you're known. I'd say you're because obviously when before. To be fair, we went to EJ's when you were spinning drum and bass. Like, I don't even know. Didn't realise you did drum and bass, but
Nah.
you do drum and
I
bass
go
as
by
well.
the name of Loki when I'm mixing drum and bass. I've always just been a fan, and the thing that got me into drum and bass when I was a kid.
I think it's just such hype in
yeah,
it.
but you know what?
high energy.
I think I got into drum and bass back in 2011. Danny Bird's set at Creamfield, yeah, I'll have to send you it to listen to. He goes through every genre in an hour. He does like garage, drum and bass, like dubstep, like a bit of house. And mate, to listen to all that in a set,
Yeah,
me
mad.
being at like, well, back in 2011, I don't even know how old I was, but can you imagine me being like, what the fuck?
What's
Yeah,
going
yeah.
on?
Yeah.
What is going on? I love all these genres of music and they're all in one mix. I want to do this, you know what I mean? It's a sick mix, I'm not going to lie. Remember, he goes into garage, but before he goes into garage, he's got General Levy, incredible. And then he mixes it into garage, and I'm thinking, you fucking naughty boy.
Yeah.
How have you done that? How have
that's
you done
mental.
that? But yeah, man.
Shall we move into our Q&A section? Most influential DJ on the scene right now for you?
Yeah, that's a good
Roots,
one.
definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like a lot of Max Chapman and George Meadows as well.
Yeah,
I think
Chapman's
George
Max
Meadows
Chapman's
for producing and like because I kind of like that sound and Ruse as well. I'm trying to put them both together and yeah, that's cool. I like them.
What about you two?
What was that question again?
Most influential DJ on the scene right now?
What, for like personally or for
Yeah,
everyone?
for what you're into, like.
I'd probably go more drum and bass, and like I said, when some of that I think Mosey. I just fucking love Mosey.
I love
man.
Mosey, man. He's a geezer.
He just fucking.
If I could go on a night out of anyone, yeah, it'd probably
Mosey.
be Mosey.
And I've just think like him. He's just doing things
But he don't
different.
drink alright, does he? He made
Nah.
that TikTok of him not drinking and that, cause yeah.
It's crazy. Yeah, he
Still
does
jokes on that.
just trying to do things differently in it, and I rate it. Mate, he just makes me fucking laugh. Go on, EJ.
That's a hard question. I don't really know. Most influential?
See, I really want to say like Max or Luke Dean,
Yeah,
but like it's so hard to tell whether that's their influence or TikTok.
yeah.
Like,
To be fair, for me, and I did touch on this in the first episode, it's probably like if I ever start, like when I start like properly producing, like how I want sort of my sound to be, obviously not directly copy it, but you know Ethan?
yeah.
Ethan is
That
sick.
new UKG. like,
He's good, man.
I
you
think
just
he
gotta
released one
find like
today.
the right sound.
you got him, and then you've got Mavros as well, who I sort of look
Yeah,
up
man,
to,
that's
and
it.
yeah, both of them.
I love producing. Honestly, it's just like.
I was
it's
just
such
about
a
to say
cool
to you, like,
thing.
it was like, well, move on to how did you get in producing then? Like,
How
How
did
did you
just
start?
Thought, like, obviously, I was DJing since I was 12. When I was 18, I was in the club, and I'm playing everyone else's tunes there.
Yeah.
I feel like there is DJs out there that don't really make a lot of their own stuff,
Yeah,
and make it.
and they make it.
yeah.
But I feel like for me, I want to play my sound out there. Do you know what I mean? So
I don't think it's so much you playing your own song. I imagine if you see like a big one of these inspirational DJs you've just mentioned, like watching
your-
one of them playing one of your tunes
Yeah,
as
that's
well,
what I'm
innit?
saying.
Yeah,
It was
yeah,
mad.
Like that's something not so much you're playing it. It's like other DJs are playing it, and then you
like,
know like
that,
shit.
Yeah, that's my goal now for 2024. I just want to get a lot of my own music.
Just wait a minute.
So-
We'll ask that later on.
Yeah. Hold that thought.
We'll ask your goals for.
I know what's coming now, Rob.
Oh.
It's been cold in here, isn't it? You gonna put the heating on or something?
He can't even pay his water bill, so he ain't gonna put the fucking heat on.
Well, lad, just turn the Volvo on, it'll be fine, honestly.
We'll be able to fucking hear ourselves think if
No,
that fucking
honestly, yeah, that's true
tank
as well.
turns on.
Name a tune that you haven't heard live yet and can't wait to hear.
This is a Q&A.
This is a Q&A.
Yeah, yeah.
So a tune which is like, yeah, you know what, this is a bop, but you genuinely just
I've got. Do you know what I haven't heard live?
Yeah.
There's definitely two. Do you know what? I had a feeling this question was going to come, and there's definitely two. And it's Make It Count, Nautica, which is what I played in the mix. I've never heard that out. And the other one is from a guy called Azad. I think that's how you say his name. And I think it's called Be My Love. Okay. That tune is sick, and obviously I'll show you after the podcast. I just feel like if you hear it, it's mad. Yeah. I rate that. Yeah. And they're like tech house kind of tunes. Like, that Azad tune's a bit like Luke Deeney with like the organ sound, the M1.
Oh, sick.
It's groovy, man. I like that. And then the vocals in that Make It Count tune. I think I first heard that tune. Alicia played it somewhere. Yeah. And she posted the video. I think Nautica posted the video, and I was like, sick tune.
Banger. Yeah, fair.
Yeah, banger.
What about the one Summer Us, about the Void one?
So Summer, big up Summer. Obviously, I know we spoke about it a little bit, but did you enjoy playing at Void? What did you think of the sound system in there?
Oh, mate, that sound system is mental.
I haven't been. Have you been?
I haven't been.
Bro, we need to go.
If you're DJing, so obviously you can't step too far back because you've got these like big lights, and they're moving, so you kind of got to be in your little place. I played. What's that tune by James Paul that we all love? Like.
You make me feel so real. Yeah.
I played that, and the kick in it is heavy with the bass, and the whole time, the railings, because you got the decks in, and you got railings at the front. The whole time they were like, it was sick. Fucking hell, all right. I just spilled beer everywhere. Sorry. I'll drink it next time. But yeah, I swear to God. But do you know what? Everyone that goes Void loves it. Yeah. And that's what I love. Like some people come down to like even though my events are not far from the biggest adventure. I just do it because I love doing it. But people come down and they're like, when you go to Void in Lincoln, everyone there loves the tune. Yeah. It's vibes from the DJ's first set. Yeah. Because they do it quite like seasonal. Yeah. So they're not open all year round. They kind of just do like little sections throughout the year. And like I feel like that is decent because the people that love that kind of music, they all go. So when that big metal barrier comes up, everyone's like front row,
I think sometimes, like I said, if it's doing it every week all year, it's just gonna die out. But because they're closing it and everyone's like, I can't wait for it to.
But like straight away, like I was like, I'm on second, and the only thing that got me gassed was like Ruse was on next, like after me. So like going on like the start of the night, you're on second. I know like going first isn't the best, but at the end of the day, that was an opportunity to play there with some of my biggest inspirations. So I didn't really care when I went on. But literally, I remember stood getting a drink, and like you kind of like got to go up this hill around the corner, and they've got like a big metal door, like kind of what you have here. Yeah. As soon as that metal door opened, mate, the queue just straight front of the decks, and I'm like, wow. Like, I was nervous, and then I see the crowd going. I thought, wow. But yeah, man, Summer is killing it at Void, man. She's doing things, man. I've done bits of like Summer and Casey, like at EXO in Room 2 at drum and bass events. They're sick, man. From like how quick they've come into the scene to like.
It's literally how Summer said it was not that long. And she got an email to support.
But they're both sick and they're both humble. With
honestly, we had a fucking great time.
That's what I was saying back then. Like no matter what people told me to do, I always just did me, and I feel like that's what them two do.
Yeah, 100%.
How well they're doing.
100%. Yeah, they're backing us as well.
I'm not gonna sit like. Do you know what I mean? Things don't go right for DJs, and especially upcoming DJs. Sometimes you got to take a loss, and like for me, for producing, you send your tunes out, you get rejections, man. Like it's calm. Yeah. You just take it on the chin and you learn, and it makes you want to make another tune.
What Avery said about it as well, didn't he? Like, cancelled flying out to Portugal.
Yeah.
Germany.
Germany. Oh, sorry, was it Germany? Yeah. You just got to take it out. How it comes.
It is what it is. You know what I mean?
The opportunity just do you, man. I would rather, if I was to ever make it, like my tune blew up and I made it and I was playing all these big festivals, knowing that I did that myself and not copying some other DJ, man. Like that means more to me than. Do you know what I mean?
And when you do, Ethan, you take us with you.
Oh, of course I will. This is the thing I was going to say, like, with you boys as well, like, having me on here and, like, booking me for gigs and that, like, saying big shout out to Fleur, because Fleur does it as well. So, I fucking love Fleur. That's my girl, isn't it? Like, Fleur is my
just let them take that techno night, which is just her screaming.
Oh, this is why you should have stayed.
I wish I stayed. I heard about that. Obviously, I'm not going to go into it because that's crazy, but I swear to God, like...
It's mental. Yeah, fucking mental.
That was. Yeah, that's what I just love about her. Like when she comes to play with me, she's so humble.
Yeah.
Then she books me. Same with you boys. Like you have me
Yeah.
on here, you book me for like events, and we all help each other out.
Yeah.
I've done stuff for people for free, and just like you don't get anything back from them. And
Yeah.
I've had them with me, and I do
Yeah.
stuff for free for them, and then that's it. You don't really hear from them again. You think, wow, like that's why I don't know. I just keep all. Like, you just know.
Yeah, no, 100%.
You know what I mean?
mate,
So that's what I'm saying. Of like when I met Summer and Casey, going back to that question, like they were just so real.
Yeah.
Like they're there for the music, they're there to like make friends and meet people in the music industry. Like I love people like that. Do you know what I mean? Because I've come across some bellends back in the day. Like,
we all
have.
have, to
DJ
be
or
fair.
DJs that have made it like will say, like, yeah, you do come across some arseholes with it, and
Yeah, I get
it's
that.
a shame.
It's a matter of like I've only been doing it this year really, and the amount of people I've met you, I've met like Fleur, and honestly, man, it's
I
met
know
some
it, man.
fucking
That's
sick
what I love
people.
about the music. The amount of people I've made, like flying to IB for now. You think that everyone's gonna be like, I went there, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like I was timid.
yeah,
Like, I
yeah.
was like, what the fuck do I do? But everyone was so welcoming. Like, come and do this. And then literally, I was there like a day, 2 days. I can't really remember how long I was there, whatever. And everyone was just so nice, isn't it? Like,
Yeah,
you just
it's-
think, wow, like this is the place where like it's
Yeah.
fucking top
Yeah,
music out here, and everyone was blessed. Like,
We've met some fucking great people,
Oh,
like
yeah,
friends for life.
yeah.
no, yeah,
Like,
yeah,
100%
definitely.
friends for
That's what I
life.
love about the music scene. Like, you do
Yeah.
meet a lot of fucking wicked people.
Any more Q&As, or is that?
We got one from Avo, but I don't really know what it says. Talk on best way to book gigs. That would be good to watch. Ethan is good in that aspect.
Is that on getting gigs for yourself?
I think-
or-
Yeah,
so yeah,
probably.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like from you, sort of.
Like,
getting
how
first
did you
gig.
get? I know obviously you got the ministry champ because you went to EXO. So do you think it's just because play as much
Do you
as
know
you
what?
can?
One thing that I will say, like, I'm far from a fucking big DJ or anything like that. I would never say anything. I'm just so humble of what I do. But I feel like if anyone wants to get into it and they want big bookings, just be humble, man. Be
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And do you know what? Just always give back when you can.
Yeah.
Because if you don't, like, people are just gonna think that you're up your own arse.
Yeah,
and
you're-
you don't
yeah,
do this. Like, mate, Rubens as well. Like, massive shout out to Rubens. To have someone like him, his Spotify's got like millions of plays.
Yeah.
Yet he'll always just give me the time of day. Like,
Yeah.
and just he's now a fucking good mate of mine. Do you know what I
Yeah,
mean? So
yeah,
I love that. Just having them kind of people there to just point you in the right direction. Be humble. Just be yourself. Just don't copy a crowd, man. Just
Yeah.
do you.
Yeah.
Do your
Yeah.
own thing.
Do like guest mixes, and obviously social media is a massive part of
Yeah,
it as well.
yeah.
If that's what Avo means by that question, yeah, just post on socials. And this is something I lack. So this is one of my New Year's resolution things.
Yeah,
Is that
yeah.
the word? Resolution? Is that the word?
Resolution.
Yeah, that's
yeah,
I would say
yeah.
revolution, but that's something else, isn't it? But yeah, do you know what I mean? Like, that is what I need to do next year. Record a lot more mixes, get
Yeah.
a lot of guest mix out there, make tunes, send them to promos and whatever. Like, just do stuff like that because that's something that I've lacked on this year. And I think for what I've got and what I've done this year, I've been very lucky
Yeah.
to have that, and I'm so thankful to everyone that's got me to where like what I've done this year. So yeah, just post a lot out there and just be humble, be you. And just
Yeah.
do
I'd
it.
definitely say you're humble. Like I said, I've only not known you that long, but as soon as I first met you, I was just like, yeah, this guy's sick.
This guy's sick. Yeah.
Like, he was very
Great, man,
welcoming.
yeah.
Like, I come to your event, like, no, it's not a lot, but you know, you didn't charge me. He was like, come in. Like,
Yeah,
and I
yeah,
thought, you
yeah.
know what, like,
But that's because you just give that to me, bro.
yeah,
Do you know what
yeah,
I mean?
yeah.
Like, there's people now that like I've DJ'd for before, and if they was to come to my events, they'd get charged because they've not gave back to what
Yeah,
I've
which is
given
fair
them.
enough,
Yeah.
which is fair.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
And that's-
yeah, yeah.
It's shit as it is because we're all on the same page. We all want the same thing. So let's all just stick together and let's do that. If you're not on that, I don't want to know you. Get
No,
the fuck
I
out of
get
the way,
that.
kind of thing. Do you know what I mean? And that's
Yeah.
in the nicest way possible.
Yeah.
And I say that now. If you asked me that question like 4 or 5 years back, yeah, I would have probably been a lot more nicer about
Yeah,
it. But
I
I've
think it
met
comes
that
with
many
time, doesn't it?
people
Yeah,
that are like-
you experience it.
have either done less than me. I know that sounds stupid, but either done less than me or just up and coming, and we're on the same page, and
Yeah.
yet they just treat you like you're a nobody. And
Yeah.
it's like, hold on a minute, like.
Yeah.
yeah.
There's
I'm
no
DJing
need
at
for it,
your
is there?
event, yeah.
There's
Like
actually no
I'm
need for
bringing people to your event
Yeah.
as well as all the other DJs on the event. Treat us all the same, man.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
that's what we want. Like,
100%.
No, I get that.
I just that's the one thing I hate about this scene, like the music scene. You get a lot of toxic people in it, or
Oh,
if you
100%.
start doing better than other people, they start kicking off and that. But I ain't about that, innit?
No.
Like I'm really not about that.
So just be happy for people, innit?
Yeah, I
man,
want to see
yeah.
you, like, one of your tunes get fucking
Yeah.
big, and
Yeah,
I'm
man,
like,
like,
I'd
mate,
love
like, for
that.
you, bro. Big up on the fucking Sammy Virgie thing.
Yeah.
And when have I ever been like, whoa, bro, like, ah, come on. I was straight away, I was like, bro, fucking so gassed
Killed
for
it.
you. I don't care if
No.
any of my boys, whether, like, if they're doing well, that's my boy at the end of the day.
better,
But
yeah.
I ain't
Yeah.
gonna be some fake person that,
No,
like,
no.
you know, I'm not that guy. Like,
No.
I've come across so many fucking bellends. Like,
We all have, mate.
yeah, do you know, that's what I'm saying. And, like, people out there, and like, the thing is, I'm sure people that are like have met so many.
Talking about the humble side then, because we're going to ask everyone, 1 to 10, what do you rate yourself as a DJ?
Right, I would fully, like, on a real, yeah.
10.
Nah, not even. I'd probably rate myself like a 7. For real. Like, there's a lot more stuff that I need to do. There's a lot of stuff that people tell me, like, I'll be real with you, mate. There's stuff that like people have told me, like, Source, I send tracks to Source, or like I send stuff to Rubens and they're like, do this and that, yeah. And then I go onto my laptop and start making a new tune. No,
Yeah.
I need to start taking stuff in like that. I need to start being more like aware of the knowledge that people are giving me.
Yeah.
Like, and
That's
I do take it in, but sometimes it's so hard to be like,
To change
to
what
just
you...
have my
yeah.
focus on like one thing. There's things that I need to focus on a lot more. I need to get a lot more mixes out. I need to do a lot more on social media. And yeah, I do want to get one more release out this year. And if I don't, there's plenty more to come next year, man. Like, that's the music.
Going into that then, what's your plans for next year then?
Next year, I want to be on a festival lineup, but like, do you know what I mean? That's something I want to do. I definitely want to get my name out there a bit more next year. A lot of mixes coming out, a lot of guest mixes, a lot of tracks being sent to promos. Just 100% on my producing. Yeah, I do it now and then. Like, don't get me wrong. And when I get into it, like, I don't leave my computer. Like, I'm into it. But I just feel like next year I need to just like have a schedule and just stick to it. And do stuff like that. And next year I want to just spend a lot more time with the people that I've met this year through DJing.
Yeah.
Like, because obviously people that gave me respect this year. Next year is like, if I go anywhere, my boys are coming with me. Like, do you know what I mean? If I do anything,
We'll be there, trust me.
I want to support
We'll be there.
people because the
Waving
thing
at
is,
the front.
I've got like gig. I'm not saying like, look, when it comes to like my boys gigging, I can never really make it because I'm gigging elsewhere or like something like that. So I want to like, just like I say, have a schedule where I can like go and support my boys when they've supported me the whole of 2023 and just give back a lot more to what people have gave me this year. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's what I want to do.
Big year for you then, and you'll smash it.
Mate, I think this year's been. I don't even know how this
Mental.
year happened, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
It's been crazy.
Like, I heard a Christmas tune on the radio earlier. I thought, what the fuck
No
is that thing
way.
playing? Literally, like, this year has gone so quick.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. It
I've
just,
not heard
I just
one
thought, wow, so much has happened in this year for me. Like, I didn't even mention it. Benidorm. I DJ'd in Benidorm for a whole month.
A whole month?
A whole month in Benidorm with AJ. Big up AJ. Big up Sam and big up Jack for coming. Jack pulled up in a little Fiat 500. I never laughed so much in my life. Mate. The best thing. I'm not gonna go into that yet, but that was mad. Yeah, no, just little things, like, I say little things, in my head that's massive for me, do you know what I mean? Even though it's Benidorm, it's not quite IB for what I did the year before, or was it this year? Oh, no, last year I went IB for this year, I did Benidorm. But yeah, like, I'm just so thankful, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Big up to Gino that owns Insomnia in Benidorm because he was in my DMs, mate. Just out of nowhere, got the booking, went over there, did it, so yeah.
I was going to say, I didn't know if Avo's question was sort of following on that side of things with terms of bookings. Like, did you put any contracts in place or literally just fly out there?
So basically, like,
Good question.
Me and
Yeah,
Gino got talking. I see that he was like looking for DJs and whatnot, and then we just got talking. So it's always like, another thing I will say to like upcoming DJs and that, like, don't feel like you're being a pest. Like, obviously don't spam in your emails or whatever you're doing on social media, but like, mate, just don't ask is not.
Yeah.
You don't ask, you don't get.
Yeah, exactly. Like, that saying is like, being in the music industry, like, that saying comes to
Gets
life.
you
a
far.
lot.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, literally, we just got talking, mate, and within like an hour's worth of chat, I had a month booked in Benidorm with my best mate, flying out with my best mates to just go and DJ out there for a month.
Yeah.
You're all free drinks, mate.
That's one thing I'd love.
Yeah.
That's we've
One
got to try.
day.
Bollocks,
Yeah.
Sticky Vicky, mate. That's Right, no, honestly, like, that's what I mean. Like, for this podcast, I just wanted, if people do watch this, I just wanted it to be like a massive thank you to everyone that's like. This year for me, like, and Mark, shout again to like Mark Williams, man, because like, without him, I wouldn't have done Ibiza, I wouldn't have done Ministry of Sound.
Yeah.
Like, I couldn't thank him enough. Do you know what I mean? So.
Have you got anything else in the future planned with him or?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah.
I have.
You don't have to say, but it's.
I don't know if fuck it, I'll say it. Yeah. I've actually got my first headline show in Zante, whether that's next year or whatever.
Crazy.
The message has been sent to me.
I'm just going to Ryanair's book.
Yeah.
Right now.
We'll be there.
So yeah, I mean, I'm not sure what like I was meant to be playing at the mansion. Whether the talks are still in. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It could happen. It might not. But if not, I'm back at my MacBook making tunes to play out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm never going to be like, oh, I never got that gig. That's shit.
Yeah. But it's in the plans, maybe.
Yeah.
We'll be there.
We'll be there. We fucking will be there.
We'll have your tight weight.
I probably won't make my gig if you lot are out there.
You wouldn't know. We'll be carrying you in, innit? We'll be like a puppet.
I can't imagine that. Man. That's
Yeah,
the thing,
literally.
I can't imagine it.
You know what happens when you're with us.
I also need to say a massive shout out to Sam Harvey and Monica as well, who's over there. Because they get phone calls at stupid o'clock in the morning, like, I'm pissed, can you come pick me up? Or I'm DJing somewhere, can you come drive me there? And they're like, yeah, cool. Oh, and Jack Wellington as well. But bro, you need to lay off the old sherbet, fucking hell. Oh, I love you, brother.
That's mental.
Because I've always got nothing left. I'm joking. Big up, Jack.
Oh, fucking hell. That's mental.
It's alright.
So you've just did a half-hour mix for us.
Yeah, man.
How did that go? Can you talk us through it? What we're gonna expect?
Just some new flavour.
Just some
really.
E-fun, innit?
There's some new tunes in there that have just been released. I thought I'd spin a couple of them. Just a lot of the stuff that I listen to and a lot of stuff that I play out and the crowd loves. So I just wanted to put a lot of that into a 30-minute mix.
Yeah, it was a good mix.
Oh, it's a bit longer than 30 minutes, isn't it?
Yeah, it's about
banging.
nearly 40 minutes.
Yeah,
But that just says how much we was enjoying it. We
Yeah.
didn't want it to
Oh,
end.
yeah, well, I appreciate that. But
Nah,
yeah, man.
you smashed it. I did say to you, I would like to come back on and do a drum and bass one.
I'll happily do that, man. Just
Because
let me know whenever.
I love like you.
You love
Whoa.
me? Whoa!
Let me Nah, like, I just remember like, it was EJ's when you were spinning drum and bass, and I was literally like, I got bare. I never videoed.
Do you know what?
like,
I
DJs,
actually
innit?
have them videos on my old phone. It's just, I took like, I think you filmed it, didn't you? Turn around, Robin's there like.
Oh yeah, like a gremlin.
Oh, really? No, that was good.
That was like nah. So I'd like you to
But
come on.
days like that is what I love in the
Oh,
like
man.
just getting into music. You've got all
Yeah.
your boys there. Do you know
Yeah.
what I mean? You can just have a fuck around on the decks, and then you go to a festival. It's just banging, man. That's what I like. Like before I got into DJing, you just fuck around with your mates for a bit. You go out clubbing, it's shit. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then you go
I
home
actually
and you
think like some events I prefer the pre's
Yeah.
on the
Yeah,
little
there's been a
FLX
couple,
fours,
yeah,
like
no,
just
honestly,
fucking
there's been a
about.
few I prefer.
Yeah,
It's
I
been
mean, I
mental.
will start liking them when you put that moonshine away. I'm not gonna lie, because that fucking tickled me.
I've got some other stuff for you to try anyway, so I'll save some for you.
No secret Lonsdale, so I ain't doing any more of
Mystery
that fucking thing.
Lonsdales. No, I've got some mystery feelers for you.
Feelers. Fuck you, no. As long as there ain't no cappers, I'm with that.
You wait till we get the Mackenzies out, mate.
Oh my god.
Nah, I appreciate you coming on. Like I said,
It's been a laugh.
yeah.
It's been shit, to be fair. I fucking enjoyed it, boys. I've enjoyed it.
Nah, we appreciate you coming on always.
Honestly, I will happily come back and do a drum and bass one.
Yeah.
It'd be cool to kind of talk about like my drum and bass stuff.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
do it again. We'll
I've
get
done-
another good
I've done
again.
some decent bits of drum and bass scene that I've never ever spoken about, so
Okay.
that'd be cool.
Yeah, we'd like that. Who do you think we should get on?
Next.
Next.
Not like so much next week, but like
Yeah.
who else do you think we should get on? Like, be real. Don't say like.
No, honestly, I feel like, do you know what? And I'm saying this, I'm not saying that there's stuff out there that you guys don't know, but I think I've learned all my stuff, and my inspiration in my hometown has been Rubens, isn't it? So I think that you should get him on.
Yeah.
Like, he'll probably just teach you a lot from the stuff he says. Like,
Yeah,
honestly,
yeah,
the stuff that he tells me, I've been like, oh, mad. Like,
Yeah.
and he's such a humble guy. He's the nicest
Yeah.
person, and he's jokes as well, man. So yeah, I'd probably say him. Is there anyone else? Definitely Fleur, man.
Yeah.
Because
I'd love to
Fleur's
get
got
Fleur
that
on.
like.
Yeah.
She brings like
Energy.
energy in her
man.
life, like
Yeah.
yeah. she
I just
brings
love her
that
little
tone.
smile when we walk to. I just see Fleur. I was just like, it's
I
gonna be a
walk
good
past Fleur,
day.
do you know what? Every time I walk past her, I'm like, alright, girl. She's like, I fucking love you.
And that's all she kept saying
That's
to
what she
us.
says, like, honestly, I got a lot of time for that girl. But yeah, I can't think of anyone else. I don't know who you've got in the pipeline, like. Don't know.
We've got some big
The Sauce Boys.
We've got-
as
we've
well.
got-
I'd say put
yeah.
the Sauce Boys on because
We've got a good one next week.
Who is it?
Oh, I can't tell you that.
Oh, we could.
Wait, turn the cameras off. Tell me.
Oh, really?
Oh, no, we'll bleep it out. We'll bleep it out. It's fine.
Don't read your lips then. Yeah.
Yeah, man. I want to be a fly in the wall for that.
Yeah, so that's going to be a big one. I'm looking forward to that. No, we're just buzzing. We're so happy for like everyone supporting us.
Everyone coming on.
It's
like,
crazy.
Yeah, it means a lot.
We didn't expect to get this.
But honestly, this is sick.
Yeah.
This is sick. I've enjoyed tonight.
Is there anything you think we could do better? Like what could we?
More beers in the fridge.
There's plenty in there, mate. Get drinking
You need
it.
to drink faster, mate.
Probably a safety barrier. I've nearly fucking killed myself 4 times getting a beer from the fridge.
We have got them to
It's
be
actually
fair.
arrived. You just need to put it up.
Oh, yeah, it's not fucking out. Yeah. But no, honestly,
Some heaters.
it's nice to see something like this happening
It's different.
somewhere so close to home. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's about it, really.
I think so.
Do you know what? I feel like I've got loads more to say, but I just don't know.
Well, like I said, we said to a lot of the other people who's been on. This time next year,
If you're happy to come back on.
we'll have you back on. We'll talk about next year, everything else you've done, and we'll just have like a little recap.
Yeah. Little catch up.
Yeah, and we'll have more stories to
More
tell.
stories, more
Yeah,
beers.
of what we get up to
But I
next
won't
year.
be able to say our stories because they're too fucking.
You'll have forgotten them.
By then, we might have a thingy, whatever you said, a page.
Yeah, we might have a Nearo Plus. You never know.
Yeah, I do want 50%. That's my idea, isn't it?
We'll get you some feelers, mate. Don't worry.
Merch as well. Come on, boys.
Merch?
I want a t-shirt.
I mean,
I'll cop this. I'll cop this. And then
Mate.
you-
EJ is the
Wait on
fucking
EJ.
fashionista over here, and he ain't done anything about it, mate.
The ice cream hasn't got back to me, to be fair.
No,
Oh, it's melted.
send me the logo. I'll get some made.
What?
Violation.
What are you chatting shit about, man?
Yeah, no, that's in the pipeline. We've got a lot in the pipeline, and
Yeah.
we're just
Getting
living
there,
it. It's mad.
We are literally bringing it, to be fair. We're taking every week as it comes at this point.
Yeah. But like I said, being humble about it.
Yeah.
Like you said, we've got to. And now I'm loving it. But no, I appreciate you coming on.
No worries.
Thank
no
you.
worries. I also, just a quick one, just want to shout out Nat from Garage Girls in London, Borehamwood, mate. Because of an Atom UK, which is Man Swiss manager, he's a top boy. That got me my gig with DJ Look and MC Neat down at XOY.
Bro, that looked crazy.
That
be
was-
fair. That looked. Sick,
That was
I
mad.
can't lie.
But honestly, Nat and Ian from London, they've done a lot for me. So, yeah, they got me on my live stream, like all the live streaming stuff, and they got me on Too High Radio. I did all that.
I think, to be fair, we could do a little live stream here as well once
Yeah.
you're unbanned.
Yeah. Man. I think I can still go live, you know. But
Oh, is it?
Yeah, man.
I just won't be in it. Like, I'll just. Yeah.
We do a little thing
I was
here.
like, why have I been suspended? Watched it back and I just see EJ can barely stand up, picks up the mic and he's like, cracks open a fucking bottle of whiskey. I'm like, yeah.
Oh, we were shotting them quick, though. I can't even lie.
Yeah, no, I could hardly stand up. I needed that fucking meal deal from Tesco. Big up Ryan for driving us. He put up with us. that
Yeah,
day.
he did put up with us. Yeah.
How did you do that, right?
He puts up with a lot.
Yeah, come on. Come on.
Come on.
No, come
Come on,
here.
come on,
The
come on.
mic's fine, it'll pick
Come
me
on,
up.
come on.
I don't know how I put up with you, I just did. I
Yeah,
just
it was
did.
good.
To be fair, Ryan, you put up with a lot of shit. No.
I do, yes. I am dedicated driver, cameraman, everything else really. And
Do they pay you that? Don't tell the camera that. Do they pay you?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
What? They can pay you more? Fucking tight bastard, bro. But Jay, no, this is a sick team. I like this, but yeah, I'll happily come back on it, whatever.
Yeah, it's been fun. I enjoyed that. The mix was, you smashed the mix, and yeah, I'm happy.
Sweet, mate. Yeah.
Let's get it out
Can I
there.
go now? Because I got Curry on record and I fucking missed it.
Yeah, you get back over there, finish up.
No worries.
Well, like I said, we'll thank you for coming on.
Yeah.
I really
Big up
appreciate
to
it.
all of you.
You appreciate the love, and we'll get out there. And like I said, like and subscribe.
Yeah,
As
Do
always,
that. Please do that. Because these man deserve it. Not that you do.
yeah,
appreciate that.
we really appreciate it.
we'll see you on the next
We'll
one.
we've got to take the thingy now.
Yeah, take the
Get you
program.
up on the wall,
Oh, yeah, we'll get you up on the wall.
the wall of
That
fame.
one now?
Let's do it, man. Is
Yeah.
that on the old
If we do
camera?
on
Leave
this-
it running.
this sofa
Come
again?
on, man.
Yeah,
Do
man.
you
Are we
want to
doing
go
it on the
on
camera? We're doing it now.
I don't know.
Come
Oh,
on.
no. Do you want to do it in the vlog or do you want to do it?
We'll do it in the vlog.
Yeah, we'll do it in the vlog.
But I
Just made
thank
me
you
get really
again,
close
Blue
to it.
balls.
Cheers,
I
guys.
don't like him that much, but
Ethan.
Sam
Say
and-
goodbyes.
yo, big up. See you later.
See ya.